Welcome back to the Untamed podcast. It has been a while since we've posted something with everything going on. I'm Timberwolf, and here with the Heapdaddy.
But we're back, and everybody can see we got the video going now. Old Skylar, Mama Jean decided to join us. We got it before we start anything. We have this on perfect display. We even waited to pour ourselves a drink until y'all got here, but we got to do this with some Jameson. We sprung for the big bottle. Just a few fingers. I know. For those of y'all that can't see the video, here, let me let you hear the pouring.
It's satisfying. Yes.
Ooh, so satisfying. So we're back with, what are we doing? Episode 4.0?
The low ball.
The low ball. So we decided to hold off on episode 5. Justin and Appleseed still dealing with some of the destruction, devastation from the tornado that went through in Onalaska. They have adjusters and appraisers and
bulldozers
coming out. Bulldozers, right? So we thought, what better way to do this nice little fill-in episode until we get him back
to test out the kinks of how far we can go with this.
That's right. Bring Mama Jean in. Mama Jean she's been a consultant for a company called Love Winks for 3 years. About 3 years, a little over.
3 years, yeah.
If you don't know Love Winks, you should. They are
I don't know anything about it.
I just describe it before I say what everybody wants to hear. Tell them what you're supposed to say.
Basically, Love Winks is a romance company. We specialize in everything from mild to wild, with things that go buzz in the night. So it's
a sex toy company.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. She does parties. Goes to people's houses, does parties, and shows the stuff off. And I say sex toys is more than just sex toys. They've got arousal creams and lingerie and all kinds of products to enhance
spa. We have spa stuff too. It's not just
they do actually. One of my favorite products they have is shaving lotion or shaving
shave cream.
Shave cream.
Oh wow!
It actually works pretty well everywhere.
It's a rash-free shave cream.
Yeah, no rash because us black dudes, we get that little stubble, that little razor bump.
Yeah.
We gotta have something nice. But we thought we'd bring her in, ask people if they had any questions they wanted to hear. We did, elephant in the room, I guess, decided to do a little video. Not live, but we'll post it later. A little teaser, let you see what's going on. But
don't make fun of the studio.
This is the Untamed atrium.
Yeah. This is the Untamed Bat Cave.
This is that's why Justin Appleseed feels so at home in here. It's all the flowers and plants. I mean, they're all fake.
Yeah, they're all fake.
They never die. So anybody can keep track of them.
I'm considered gardening.
So that English is kicking your at here.
It is.
Take a drink.
I got it.
It'll help you. Here, it'll help. Oh man! I do also have to mention. I was telling Mama Jean on the way here, which Miranda. I'm not even going to try your last name. I know you told me how to say it, but I'm going to screw it up. Saviano?
You said you weren't going to try it.
I know, but then I said, what the hell? I'll give it a whirl. So we're dying because we call Skylar Mama Jean.
Right.
And a friend of mine, Miranda, when I talked about Mama Jean, she thought that was actually one of my mothers. Didn't realize that,
I can see
Mama
that.
Jean is that's my girl. That's my number one.
I guess for other people, like out of state, they probably go, "You call your girlfriend Mama Jean?"
It's also kind of like whenever people are like, "My old lady." It's like
it's kind of a Texas thing.
There's so much depression in the world right now with the damn Rona and the damn economy and twisters coming through. And finally today, something good happened. Finally, after years and years and years of me waiting, I got Crocs.
Yeah, that is.
You cannot find. She had to order size 15. They don't sell 15 in the store because apparently everybody got tiny little ass foot. But I finally got some Crocs, and they're comfortable as hell. And you know what? Fuck the Rona. I got Crocs.
I told you they're amazing.
Crocs and Jameson.
Yes,
I'm telling you. So I guess we can get right into this.
Now all we need is that rocking chair, lawn chair.
we'd be like that old man on Son-in-Law. Oh my God, is it Bartles or is it James? Can I whittle wood with you, old timer? And that's what I want to be when I'm old, sitting in my rocking chair. Which, if you can see that this is a massive, massive bottle of Jameson. Jameson,
please.
You ain't hit us up yet. I don't know why you haven't called us. Call us.
It's a massive bottle because we're big guys.
We're a bit. Well, I mean, I don't want to brag, but I don't know if y'all picked up Duke out there barking there, chewing up a rag out there. But we want to get right into this because Mama Jean's all quiet, and I'll start her right out with. We did ask people if they had questions. One woman in, I think it was Michigan or Minnesota.
Does she listen to the show?
Wanted to know. I don't know for sure. I mean, she will because now we're talking about her. I don't even know her name because it was like a friend of a friend. You know, I'm asking for a friend. Yeah. But she asked what the best vibrator and best lube that Love Wings has. And if you, before you start too, I posted earlier, I'm going to post again a link to Skyla's website, where you can go on, browse. But I do want to mention, in case she forgets, because I do try to help her with this. If you go on the website, you want to buy something, don't click buy on the website, message her, find her on Facebook. She can sometimes get a better price, right? It's different when you order off the website, right?
Yeah, when you order straight from me, like just direct message me, I'm able to give you like whatever specials that I have going on, whatever discounts. Those discounts are something that I put in personally. It's not something that the website does because it is my business and the website doesn't know what specials I'm running.
Yeah, she also does packages. I know a while back, is it Bluescape? The men's line? Is that what it's called? Mm-hmm. Bluescape? They have a lot of good stuff that I actually like. And she puts together little packages where you get a bunch of stuff together.
Care packages.
Yes, care package. That's what we should be sending overseas to the soldiers. Care packages.
Just a bunch of dildos.
I have a wellness package, like a full graphic and everything that had like a mask around the earth, and then it had like Revive and I think it had a vibrator in it.
Ooh, Revive. That stuff is
that stuff you were telling me about?
I think so. Yeah, it's okay. What's it called?
It is an aloe gel, and it has peppermint oil in it that gives it a cooling sensation. So it's good for sore muscles. Because it has aloe in it, it's good for sunburns. It's bugs don't actually like.
I did use it for sunburn.
Oils, so
yeah. It did work for a sunburn. Us gingers, I mean, we burn under fluorescent lights, hanging out in the sun. But it works. I've got horrible, horrible veins in my leg. Of all things to suck at, apparently pumping blood is at the top of my. Can't do it right.
That's actually a common thing with tall guys.
It is. Well, yeah.
I have horrible circulations. My feet will turn purple, and then my hands will turn purple.
And then my veins bulge out. Yeah, and all kinds of stuff. But that stuff, if it starts to hurt at the end of a long day, swells. The Revive actually does help. Kind of ease the pain.
It increases the circulation.
Use it, yeah.
Diabetics use it so that they can use it on their knees and their legs and stuff like that to help to increase the circulation so that it's not as painful.
And that's the non-sexual stuff. So now I haven't helped Mama Jean, and I do want to say I don't want to embarrass her, but I'm going to. So it's about 3 years ago. A friend of ours invited us to a couple's sex toy party. Which I'm all for because I do think sex is a horribly taboo topic in society. Right. I don't understand why. Earlier to a friend I quoted American Pie, it's a perfectly normal, natural thing. And it is. We all have sex. Every one of us is here because somebody had sex. You go to a family reunion, right. 98-year-old great-grandmother in the corner laughing her ass off. Why? The only reason anybody's there is because that bitch got laid. We all do it. But be open about what you like. Talk about what you like. Skyla has a thing she talks about. Don't yuck somebody's yum.
Yeah, don't yuck anybody's yum. When I go to a party, I always say, don't yuck each other's yum because some people like butt stuff. Some people like nipple clamps. Some people have those fetishes. Some do role play. It's nobody's business what you like.
Right.
And so if you like it, then don't say, oh my God.
You said nipple clamps, and I told you I was going to tell that story. But I'm going to back it. So we got invited, and we went to the party with good friends of ours. And the girl that was doing it, am I allowed to say her name? Well, I'm going to. Shelby. I won't say a last name, so nobody's going to know who it is. But Shelby, she was very good. A lot of fun. It was very tastefully done, very professional. It was a really good company. Skyla wanted to get involved, and I said, No.
Just every time you say tastefully, I'm thinking this is a sex toy podcast. What? And then you're like, she's very good. I'm like, okay, what?
They put stuff.
Keep it classy.
You have to pick one hand that you can lick and the other hand that you can't lick. So all the edible stuff goes on this hand and all the non-edible stuff, which got very confusing after about 4 or 5 drinks. But
my tongue is numb.
I didn't want to shell out the money. I just didn't. I didn't understand it. And then it took a while for Skylar to convince me. But Shelby invited us to a little mini convention thing. A bunch of members were having. You could bring people that were interested in getting involved. And they were running a special where she could get involved for really, really cheap and get a package of stuff. Because they get people always ask about this. Yes, she has samples. No, she does not use those samples. The things that she uses in her product presentation for the parties, she doesn't use. We don't use. That's not how that works. But she got them all, got the package, and it took off. It did pretty well. And then after she'd been doing it for a while, she did a couples party. I got to go and see how she did it, and I was impressed. I keep saying you're like Dr. Ruth, because the way she was explaining things so naturally and normally. It's like, oh, if you've never had a G-spot orgasm, you need to get this. You put it in here, you do that. And explaining it like it's just completely normal conversation, which I think sex should be. I mean, no, not everywhere. Maybe not at Grandma's Thanksgiving dinner.
No,
but, yeah. Everywhere.
How nice do you like a turkey?
But at that, the nipple clamps I'm going to talk about, there was a guy that was a Love Wings consultant. And he was a teacher, right?
Yeah.
And I think one of his first parties, there was a 70, 80-year-old woman. And she very shyly said that she liked her nipples played with. So he got her to buy some nipple clamps. And she called him not long after, and she said, "Oh, honey, I used those nipple clamps. I'm damn near 80 years old, and I squirted for the first time." And she's telling this story while I'm sitting there, and I'm looking around. I don't know what to say. This woman's almost 80 years old. First of all, I didn't know 80-year-old people still did that.
Well, now you know.
But actually, no. They say that syphilis runs rampant in nursing homes. Apparently, people in nursing homes, they're just fucking left and right. I can't wait to get into a nursing home. But so I'll back up and let you your opinion, best vibrator that y'all have.
Currently, it just kind of depends on if you're a couple, if you're single, and just what you're interested in. But my best selling one right now is Pure Ecstasy. I'm going to look at my phone so I can actually give you actual what it says. So.
It's a 50 horsepower Evinrude outboard motor.
I mean,
all you gotta do is pull that string back really hard, fill it up. There you go.
When Mama's getting it, because you hear that.
Okay, so first of all, Pure Ecstasy, it is rechargeable, but it combines the intense feeling of a clitoral sucker and the vibrating and heating shaft for a supercharged vibrator experience.
Now, all of the toys are rechargeable, right?
Like 90% of them are now, because of the fact that it's just a hassle. A lot of toys that have batteries, they break a lot quicker, and we just felt it was easier to go to rechargeable.
And if I remember right,
they're water resistant, and some of them are just like splash resistant. Some you cannot submerge them. You can only like use them in the shower or something like that. But I mean, still shower plays fun.
So no underwater sex toy party.
Pure Ecstasy also has a loop-shaped handle so that you're not pressing buttons and stuff while you're getting your arousal.
That's interesting, because I did mention that today that we tried out a toy. And my big fat bare paw hand trying to use, I kept hitting a button and hitting a button and hitting a button, changing the radio station every time we found a song we liked. It started to piss me off. Well, I guess it pissed you off more than it pissed me off.
Yeah. So it's got 3 different motors to have 5 sucking functions and 8 vibrating speeds. So
see, this is why I don't understand why y'all haven't watched Big Mouth yet. This is basically what they were experiencing, like sex toy. This freaking hormone monsters they have. And I can do his voice, but I'll do that later.
No. You said you can do it. Put up or shut up, homie. I mean, I hope you don't fuck this up, because I'm going to laugh my dick off.
You ready?
Go ahead.